Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. Put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Okay, from the 35, it's 1st and 10. Strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot for down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass or we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Past the 60.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
And the Colts first down.
Trap 60.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He's got his man. That's down. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
30. First down.
Boom back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he will not quite get to the markers. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
7, go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
32.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and got a fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 22. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the jump. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Unlock right, unlock right.
The drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down.
Back to 60.
Gain of 5. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts. 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted.
Here we go.
The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Colts. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Down.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. Left side, that is caught by Warren. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on the 46-yard line.
Drill 50, black ultra. Here we go. Set.
On first down is Young. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Right, number
2nd and
52
7
blaster.
at the 50-yard line.
Double 30 smash, red. Set, cut.
On 2nd down, Young. The throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll go left side here and complete this one. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready, break! Ready, ready!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is hard to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indy. Raider now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are out to a 21-10 lead. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, cut.
Young to throw on first down. That's taken in by McMillan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the ready.
From 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Set, cut. Yellow, 22. Slide blue. Cut.
Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
47-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Pause red. Set, cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. One's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
White. Here we go. Red, 38. Cut.
Now Young. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. Kick the Eagles. Kick the Eagles. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Back to 50.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 19, left, Viking, 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Warriors, 70. Get up. 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Don't want to risk getting pinned even deeper, so he makes the fair catch at the 6.
At their own 7-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green. Go red. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made on the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9.
Watch out, man. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Drill green. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
33, yellow. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Ready, set. Down. Black 40. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Double. Black Ultra. Here we go.
On 1st down is Young. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the Colts 30-yard
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Here's Young. He'll go right and find his running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Right back to him on first down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. Left side, caught by one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
2 more yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown Colts. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 6, Mega. Ready.
To throw is Young. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game.
And he's in! Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
That's good.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on first and 10. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Come on, smash, red. 50, cut.
Young to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
45, white. Slide through. Set.
On second down, Young. The catch made by McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
From the 20, here's second down and a yard. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's first and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for down. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And the Panther is going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, It's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Panther 60! Panther 60!
And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a second.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Back to throw. Right back to Warren again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Panther 50, Panther 70, go!
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Drop 50, drop 50. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
To throw, Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Red, blue, striker.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down.
Ready? 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
The career's more at stake when you on your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run here. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, all the time out, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. 45. Needle blue. Hey, red. Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Set, hut. Red, 38.
Here's Young to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Young is going to air this one out. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On the set.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
He'll go. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.